Chapter 1.
Helen woke up on a beach. For a moment, she had no idea where she was, but she knew that she had never been there before. Very carefully, she stood up. On her left, waves crashed violently onto the sand. On her right, there was a dense rainforest. Eventually, she found Dawson. He was lying on his back about 50 meters away. She tapped him gently until he came to. "I think I've broken my arm," he whispered softly. "Where are the others?" "I don't know," she replied. "They must be in the forest. Come on, we have to find them." Suddenly, there was a deafening roar from inside the forest. "I'm not going into the forest," he said. "It's dangerous. There are wild animals in there." "Listen," she said firmly. "There were 11 people in that helicopter. The others might still be alive. I'm going into the forest. You can come with me or not." She glanced briefly into the forest. The trees were close together and she couldn't see anything clearly. She had never been so scared in her life.
Chapter 2.
Helen walked into the forest. It felt cold and dark. Suddenly, there was a movement in the trees behind her. It was Dawson, stumbling towards her. "Wait for me," he said breathlessly. "You can't go in there alone." They continued walking. After a few minutes, they saw some smoke. "Oh no," said Helen. "It looks like fire." Then she heard another voice calling her name. It was Richard. "Helen, over here!" She ran towards him and hugged him. "You're alive," she said. "What about the others?" "Follow me," he replied.
Okay, don't forget to practice your pronunciation, and don't forget that this word you can say behind or behind. Both pronunciations are correct. Okay? So practice, send your audio to the WhatsApp group, part 1, part 2, or part 3. And then write true or false.